So we're here on the 19-mile Brook Trail, heading up to Card Notch Hut. Gonna do a weekend trip up here, and I'm with a small group, about 7 of us. So just started the hike. Temperatures are high 40s right now, but we're already starting to overheat, so I'm gonna shed some layers here and keep on hiking. So we just made it up here to the hut, and we're gonna drop our stuff and get settled, and then probably get some dinner going. But I probably won't do too much videotaping in there, just to respect the other guests. So it's day 2, and we're heading up to Cardadome. It's a pretty steep hike so far, but we had a good breakfast, and hopefully we have enough energy to get up here. Sounds like it's levels off a little bit, and it's a little bit of a ridge line, but we'll see how far we can get. I think we're gonna attempt to get as far as Middle Carter, or whatever the third peak is. It's not coming to me right away. But there's 3 4,000 footers, and then one mountain, Mount Hight, which apparently has a pretty good view. So we'll probably tag that one too. So we just got to the top of Carter Dome, and there's not much view up here. This looks like it's a little lookout spot, but we're in the clouds, so we got nothing to see up here. We're gonna try to head over to Mount Hight right now. Supposedly they got really good views there, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be any better because of the clouds, unless they move out. So that was a tough hike up Carter Dome, so I think the rest of the way is probably gonna be a little bit more mild, but we'll see. So we made it up here to Mount Hight and taking a quick break. So I think what we're going to try to do is see if we can make it to South Carter and then reassess and see how we feel, and then possibly push it to Middle Carter. It's going to make it a really long day if we get that far, but I think most of us want to do it, at least attempt it while we're up here. Alright, so we're up there at the top of South Carter, and we're trying to figure out if we're going to go over to Middle Carter or head back to the hut. But just stopped for lunch, and we're trying to make a decision, but there's no view up here. It's in the trees, a couple little overlooks, but nothing major. So we're pretty stubborn. We're going to try to make it to Middle Carter, which is the third 4,000 footer. Mount Hight doesn't count. I think I mentioned that before on the 4,000 footer list, but that had a really good view, probably the best view so far. But it's only another mile over to Middle Carter, so we're going to try to make it over there. The challenge is we have to have enough daylight to get back because we've only got one headlamp between the 7 of us. So it took us about 4 hours to get out here, and it's October, so sunset is at about 6 o'clock, and we're probably just going to be pushing it, getting back just in time. But we're feeling good. Just stopped to eat lunch up there at that wooded summit of South Carter, But a good hike so far. Very cool terrain, very rough, and it's well maintained, it looks like, but definitely like a rough trail. So we're having a good time, and the temperature is like in the 40s, so perfect hiking weather. So we'll see if we get over to Middle Card, and then I'll break out the video again. So we did push it to Middle Carter, and there wasn't much of a view at the peak, but just go a little bit further and have this great view. And the foliage is amazing. You got the clouds have really cleared out. When we were on Mount Hight, one side of us, was kind of cloudy. The other side was fully in the clouds, but now we can see Mount Washington over there across the valley, the presidentials. Look at that, the orange and red and yellow. It's beautiful up here. White Mountains in the fall, amazing. So it was a pretty good hike, very, very tough hike, but I'm pretty happy we did it. We tagged 3 4,000 footers and 4 peaks in total. Mount Hight's not considered a 4,000 footer, but it actually had the best views out of all of them. So if you're in the area, I recommend you checking that one out. But right now we're just gonna get ourselves settled. The rest of the crew's down at the main building, getting dinner ready, and we are gonna eat and then sleep. So we finished breakfast and we're gonna get ready to hike down, but we just came down to this boulder field to come check it out. We got Yannick back there in the background on top of a boulder.
This is fun. All right.
Everybody else here. Okay. So hang out here for a minute, then we're gonna head back and hike out. So thanks for watching.